I'm Ree, and you're tuned into Written Articles on Camera.
Hey guys, my name is Shemar.
Let's start with what are you in school for? Or what degrees do you have? Oh, boom, let me say it again. What do you go to school for if you are still in school? Do you have any degrees? What are your degrees? And if you're going back to school, what are you going back to school for?
Currently, I graduated in May of 2020. I'm not in school right now, but I did graduate with my bachelor's in criminal justice of science. And in the fall of 2021, I'll be going to school for my law degree.
When you were younger, what was your goal? What career did you want to have?
When I was younger, I actually didn't have a goal career. I was kind of just a kid that wanted to be in a suit for some reason. So whether that be like a pastor, a lawyer, what other professions wear suits? Just any profession that a guy wears a suit in, because I always thought like wearing a suit was cool. Like my sister and my mom used to watch Law & Order a lot. And so like the scenes where like the guys in the suits come in, I always thought like it was just mad cool. So like I never really had a set career. It was just more like whatever career has a suit in it, like that's kind of what I want to go for.
You're into, right now, you do a wonderful show. You have your own wonderful YouTube channel that you've been doing for many years. Why did you get into that kind of, started doing comedy, started doing skits? Why did you start doing that?
That was a weird phase. It came to me very sudden. When I was first going to college, I was like unsure of it. Like I was like iffy on it. I didn't really want to go. And then like I had a tragic loss with my father. So I was kind of like in a weird like dark space as to like what to do to kind of cope with it. And like I tried a lot of different things. Like I was with, girlfriends and people I was talking to, and it just like, it never like filled that void. And so one day, I think I was on like Facebook or something, and one of my friends who like I never thought would do like videos and stuff was like making skits. And I think like that's when, it was like 2015, 2016. That was when like Instagram was like blowing up with like comedians and people making skits and stuff. And so I'm like, all right, that looks kind of cool, like let me try it. And like the more I tried it, the more it became like a thing for me. And so like I started my own thing. I look back at it now and I'm like, yo, those were not funny at all. But just remembering that time when like just trying to find something to kind of cope with the world. And then like as I got deeper, that's when like, Serena kind of hit me up with the idea of the Need to Know. It just kind of expanded from there. Like ever since like meeting new people on the show or like doing things outside of it, like it just kind of grew into what it is today.
Do you think that being a videographer, photographer, a show host, all these things in terms of media is a career path for you?
At first, no. I thought it was just something like as a habit. I thought it was gonna be something fun to do. But the more serious I got with it, the more I started looking at it as a career. Maybe not necessarily like as the main career, but it could be in case the main goal that I have doesn't work out. I don't know, like I've noticed a lot of people around me who, like back then you would never think like a photographer could make a career or a living out of just shooting people. But now like there's people who make like 6 figures, 7 figures just doing photography. So I have thought about like making it as a career of my own.
How do you think that going to school to be a lawyer and doing this, the extracurricular activities benefit each other?
Well, both of them kind of teach me how to focus or how to like just stay, I guess, straight narrowed, if that's a word. Yeah, like both kind of require me to like, pay attention to details and just, kind of stay with it. I'm pretty sure like being a lawyer, it takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of reading and writing and studying. But on the video photography side, it also takes a lot of energy to like, focus on the details. Like in editing, like if somebody makes a mistake or trying to make it look as smooth as possible, it takes a lot of work. So I would say both require like a lot of focus, a lot of paying attention and detail. So I think both kind of benefit each other.
Do you see yourself giving up one for the other? Or do you feel that you can balance both lives and still be in each career stably?
I think I can balance it out. I think it's gonna take a lot of like work and a lot of effort, but I think you can balance out both. I mean, there's gonna be times where like, you know, sometimes you gotta make a sacrifice for one and then for the other side as well. But I feel like as long as you like time manage very well, like you could balance out both. I think I can.
Who has been your biggest inspirations in both career fields, if you have any?
I say video and photos. I don't think I have an inspiration. It was just more, yeah, I don't think I have one for video and photos just because it was kind of, it started out as like a coping mechanism and turned into what I made it today. So that kind of, I would guess my father in that sense. As far as lawyers, I don't think I have that one either. Honestly, I think that was just kind of a career I just chose, like as something to do. But I mean, you know what? I guess I'll say Law and Order. So Law and Order is the inspiration for being a lawyer.
What advice do you have for future lawyers, for future videographers, for future anybody who wants to pursue the things that in your field and also their own?
All right, I would say for the lawyer side to not get discouraged. I know it's a lot. Like as a kid, they never really tell you what it takes to become a lawyer, so you kind of figure that out like in high school, college. But I would say don't get discouraged. It takes a lot of hard work, yes, but I mean, it's not impossible to do. As far as video or videography and photography, have fun with it. And just realize that you don't have to be perfect coming out. I wasn't perfect in the beginning. I was terrible. I mean, of course, like back then you would think like you did amazing work, but then when you grow and then you look back at your work, you realize like it was trash. But I think that's the beauty of being a photographer and videographer is that, you know, you're gonna grow every time, like it never stops. So I would say have fun with it, just work hard on both sides, and yeah, that's the best advice I could give.